10 tropical islands Americans seem to be sleeping on, which truly are hidden paradise destinations. Ever feel like every tropical paradise video shows the same places over and over again? Hawaii, the Bahamas, Cancun. But what if I told you there are stunning tropical islands just as beautiful, sometimes cheaper, and way less crowded that, being honest, lots of Americans have never even heard of? In this video, we're uncovering 10 tropical islands that are seriously flying under the radar, places with crystal clear water, unreal beaches, and amazing experiences that feel like they should cost a fortune, but don't. And trust me, a couple of these might just completely change where you book your next trip. I'm Adam, now let's get into it. We'll start with an amazing place. Culebra is a tiny island just off Puerto Rico, and somehow it's home to one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, Flamenco Beach. Picture this: soft white sand, calm turquoise water, and barely any crowds compared to other Caribbean hotspots. What makes Culebra special isn't just how it looks, it's how peaceful it feels. There are no big resorts here, no massive tourist crowds, which amazes me, just raw, natural beauty. You can spend your day snorkeling with tropical fish, kayaking along the quiet bays, or just relaxing with nothing but ocean views and the occasional cocktail. And the best part, it's surprisingly affordable compared to other Caribbean islands. Best time to visit, December to April for perfect weather. Now this one feels like stepping into another world. Isla Holbox, pronounced Holbox, is a car-free island where sandy streets replace roads and golf carts are your main way of getting around. That alone already tells you the vibe here is a lot more relaxed, but here's what really makes it special. At certain times of the year, you can actually swim alongside whale sharks, the largest fish in the ocean. But don't worry, they're completely harmless to humans, even though some are over 10 meters in length. Add to that stunning sunsets, shallow, warm waters, and a laid-back, almost bohemian atmosphere, and you've got a destination that feels truly untouched. Pro tip: visit between June and September if you want the whale shark experience. Next up, this one surprises a lot of people. Just 70 miles west of Key West lies Dry Tortugas, a remote national park surrounded by nothing but open ocean. And sitting right in the middle of it, a massive historic fort called Fort Jefferson. But let's be honest, the real star here is the water. We're talking crystal clear visibility, coral reefs full of marine life, and some of the best snorkeling in the entire US. The catch? You can only get here by ferry or seaplane, which limits numbers, which is exactly why it stays so uncrowded. It's not the easiest trip, but that's what makes it unforgettable. Okay, a quick question for you. Which of these islands would you actually visit? Or is there one you think should be on this list? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. Now, if you want to completely disconnect, this is your place. Little Corn Island has no cars, no big hotels, and barely any Wi-Fi. It's just you, the ocean, and a slow island rhythm. You can walk around the entire island in about an hour, but you'll want to take your time. Spend your days diving in crystal waters, exploring hidden beaches, eating fresh seafood right by the shore. This is the kind of place where time slows down, and honestly, that's the whole point on vacation, isn't it? Now this one might sound familiar, but most people still overlook it. St. John is the quiet, untouched gem of the US Virgin Islands. Nearly 2/3 of the island is protected as a national park, meaning you get lush green hills, hidden hiking trails, and of course beaches that feel completely secluded. Trunk Bay is considered the highlight here, with its underwater snorkeling trail that lets you explore marine life in a really unique way. It's a perfect mix of nature plus relaxation plus just enough comfort to make you feel a little pampered. What more could you possibly ask for? Now this is where things get interesting. Bocas del Toro is not just one island, it's an entire chain of islands in Panama, each with its own personality. Want nightlife? You've got it. Want quiet beaches? They've also got you covered. But the real magic, places like Starfish Beach, where you can literally see bright orange starfish just sitting in the shallow water. Add in overwater bungalows, jungle surroundings, and for super affordable prices. And this quickly becomes one of the best value tropical destinations out there. Now, this one feels like Europe meets the Caribbean. Guadeloupe is technically part of France, which means amazing food everywhere. It oozes European charm and Caribbean beaches all in one place. It's shaped like a butterfly, with one side offering lush rainforest and waterfalls, and the other side delivering classic white sand beaches. It's not heavily marketed to US travelers, which is exactly why it still feels authentic and untouched by big resorts. If you're into snorkeling or diving, next up is a big one. Ambergris Caye is the gateway to the Belize Barrier Reef, the second largest reef system in the world. And yes, this is where you'll find the famous Great Blue Hole. But even if you don't dive, there's plenty to love here. Clear, warm waters, chilled beach bars, and easy island living. It's one of those places where you can be as active or as lazy as you want. The choice is yours. Now here's something you don't see every day. A beach that glows in the dark. Vieques is home to Mosquito Bay, one of the brightest bioluminescent bays in the world. At night, the water lights up with every movement. It honestly looks like something out of a movie. And during the day, you've got plenty to see also. Wild horses roaming freely, quiet beaches to chill and enjoy your vacation vibes, and a much slower pace than mainland Puerto Rico. It's unique, peaceful, and completely unforgettable. Let's finish with a hidden gem that's quickly gaining attention, but is still underrated in my opinion. Roatán sits along the Mesoamerican reef, meaning it has incredible diving opportunities, coral reefs just offshore, and marine life everywhere. But what really stands out is the value. Compared to places like the Bahamas, Roatán offers much lower prices, way fewer crowds, and yet just as much beauty as any of the top tourist destinations out there. In my opinion, it's one of the best bang for your buck tropical destinations right now. Okay, before we wrap up, here's something a little different I didn't mention earlier. On dry Tortugas, you can camp overnight inside a remote national park surrounded by ocean. No city lights, no noise, just stars, waves, and total isolation. Not for everyone, but if you're into unique experiences, this might be just for you. This is honestly next level relaxation. Now, quick tips before you book any of these places. Always check hurricane season, June, November. This is super important. Book flights early for smaller islands as they are limited. Bring cash, as many places don't take cards on these smaller islands. As mentioned, some barely have Wi-Fi. Travel light, especially for ferry access islands. So there you have it, 10 tropical islands that most Americans are completely sleeping on at the minute. Some are also closer than you think. Some are a lot cheaper than you'd expect. And all of them offer something completely different from the usual tourist hotspots. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Happy travels.